All right, so one of the most powerful lessons you can learn in life is that you create your own limitations. You've gotten to where you are now. All the results that you've gotten in life are because of the limitations that you put on yourself. Successful people, they are kind of insane. They are kind of out of their mind. It takes honestly a little bit of crazy to imagine that you could get to somewhere that you aren't at right now. To get out of thinking logically or linearly and having sometimes blind self-confidence, blind trust that you can transform yourself, it does require a little bit of insanity. Really, we do have to accept the cards that we were dealt in life. But there is a way to play those cards or think about playing those cards to where we can shatter the limitations that we put on ourselves and really do some big things. As an athlete, I know it's tough. We want to compare ourselves to other people. Maybe we just have this subconscious habit of doubting ourselves, of putting ourselves lower than everyone else. I used to always do that. No matter how good I would do, I would always devalue it. And it was all subconscious. I wasn't really aware that I was doing it. But it's time to start shifting that. And I think the healthiest form of self-confidence comes when you adopt the mindset that you can learn and get better at anything. And you are okay with where you're at right now. You're almost satisfied with it. But you have this confidence that you are putting in the work, you are taking the steps to get to your full realization. The confidence in your ability to learn and get better at anything. And accepting that the process of self-improvement takes time. It's not just going to be handed to you. It's not just going to happen like that. But the confidence that you're on the path and not being insecure because you're not there yet. I see that tear so many athletes down. But really, to start to break our own limitations, we first have to reframe mistakes as feedback. Every error, every mistake, every loss is simply just information showing you where to adjust. You're starting to reframe failure and run towards it instead of run away from it, and change how you view it. Failure is not a limitation. It is literally the path forward. It's the path to success. And we need to start to value growth over comparing ourselves to other people. We're going to start to measure our progress, look back at how far we have come, and just compare ourselves to ourselves. Our past self to our current self, and get excited about what our future self will be. And we need to remind ourselves that skill is not born. You're not really born with skill. Yeah, you might have innate talents, but skill is built. Consistency always wins out. And so if you just put your head down and stay consistent, not even crazy action over time, just consistent little improvement over time, it's going to freaking add up. The belief that you can build new skills, that's what ends up making you unstoppable. But along the way, you're going to have to start to detach your identity or your self-worth from your performance. Your worth is not based on how you did today. If we have a bad day, we play bad, we tend to again, devalue ourselves. But we're gonna pull ourselves out of the short term and remember the long-term picture. When you begin to see yourself as that person that can learn anything, it honestly takes a little bit of the pressure off. It takes a little bit of the nervousness off because, again, you're not afraid to fail. And you're more like making mistakes because you're curious to learn more and get better. You're not making these hesitant mistakes and doing your best to really stay neutral. Instead of labeling things in the short term as good or bad, don't get caught up in it. Staying neutral, creating a state of neutrality within yourself is really how you can play the most peaceful. You're not giving so much energy to the bad things that are happening. We already let go of the idea of bad. We let go of the idea of failure because we know it leads to success. And now we're starting to get confidence, not because we're already where we want to be. We're already that amazing player that we will end up being. But we have the confidence that through repetition, through patience, through consistency, we will end up being the player that we want to be. So hopefully this helped you break the barriers of your mind a little bit. Going to start to shatter the limits that we put on ourselves and really start to get out of our own way and go towards our potential. So that's all. See ya.